What's up, y'all? This is Eric Washington. Happy Black History Month. It is February 1st, 2021, very first day of Black History Month 2021. It is an exciting time, and it is definitely a time for reflection because 2020 was challenging, to say the absolute least. That is being generous, saying it was challenging for Black folks all over the world. So here's to 2021, which has already started off not well. But it is Black History Month, so we get to celebrate, we get to reflect, maybe even learn a few things, maybe grieve a little bit, have some self-care. Black History Month is a time for all the emotions, especially for Black folks. So here's to Black History Month 2021. So before we do more Black History Month vlogs, I was thinking today, and I definitely, how do I put this? Educators. And as an educator myself, a new educator myself, I was just thinking back to grad school, and I would love, or not just grad school, undergrad too, and high school, but I was thinking about grad school today, and I would just love for grad school professors to relax a little bit, just chill out a little bit, because why are grad school students reading a book a week per class? And if you're a full-time student, then that's what, 4 or 5 classes, give or take, depending on the institution. That's 5 books a week. Who is reading 5 books a week? I don't know anyone who's doing that. And people say they did. Sure, people said they did. And then people have their tips and tricks on how to read a book the grad school way, and they have some sort of mind hack, but like, who's doing that? And I don't know what your grad school experience was like. And let me preface this by saying that I enjoyed grad school for the most part. I learned a lot. I did. I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things. Would I say I gained skills? Yeah. For like 3 out of my 18 courses I had to take. So this is my question. For your program, is that all you did was analyze readings? Like you read, and then class was like a book club discussion on the readings? Is that what your grad school was? Because that's what my grad school was. And I don't know if that's the best route to go. Maybe because I went to a theory school when I probably should have done more research and went to a practitioner school. But yeah, I mean, it's one thing to assign readings and then have your students read like a book a week, which would equal 5 books a week. But then I just don't know if grad school should be a place where you're holding a 5-figure price tag book club. And again, that's not to say I didn't learn anything. That's not to say that I'm not proud of my degree, that I didn't work hard for my degree. I was thinking today, and I was just like wondering, how could grad school have been different in the classroom? Which also brings me to my point as a secondary educator, high school educator. Why are students being given homework for every single class? I don't understand that. And I know that you're technically, in some institutions, especially during the pandemic, they're not supposed to have homework, but kids aren't going to always do the work in class, so there's going to be homework. Why is there homework for every single class? That's 8 pieces of homework per day for 5 days, which would equal 8 times 5. That's what? That's like what? Like 40 pieces of homework a week for a high schooler? That's wild. And maybe the irony is that prepares them for college, where they're going to be reading 4 books a week. But like, why? Okay, so I know in college you can't really do this because there are departmental meetings, but there's like different colleges and different majors within the college, and you can't really organize a bunch of people's classes because it's not like they're in different buildings, different rooms. I know you can't do that. But for high school, why don't the departments just get together and assign homework dates for that department? Like, oh, science, your homework can be Thursdays. If you have to have homework, if you have to do an assignment that's homework, your day's Thursday. English, your day is Monday. Math, your day is Tuesday. Like, so that way students have like, I guess 5 pieces of homework per week as opposed to 40. And this is just for classes that have like 8 periods. Some high schools maybe have 4 periods, 6 periods, 7 periods. That's besides the point, though. The point I'm making is like, bro, what is all this work that people are giving students, whether these are kids or whether these are adults? What is all this work? And I'm not saying that education doesn't require work. I'm just saying is if it's not one thing, it's another. And it's like, I wish educators would remember your class isn't the only class students are taking. It's just not, for the most part. There may be a part-time student or there may be like an auditing student or something, right? But like most often than not, the student is not only taking your course. So at the end of the day, please chill out with the homework. Thank you.